All right, here's an update. It's been a while, so I thought this may take a little longer than normal. But what we have here, what you see out there, is all the radiant in-floor tubing has been applied. I'll do a quick review of what some of the stuff that's going on. But here is the entrance to the garage. You can see that right there. This is the porch. And also it reflects the fact that there's an overhang over the garage and the front door. So you come in the front door. This is the front door. It's a small space, 6x6. You can see with the orange line. The guys who put the tubing down painted the lines because they want to avoid putting the tubing directly in a wall. At least that's my understanding. Some of it doesn't make any sense to me. But that's all right. It is what it is. And so you come in the front door, radiant floor heating, some details. You notice these are 6 inches apart, and then when you get about 2 feet away from the wall, it suddenly becomes 12 inches. That's standard procedure because obviously walls are colder, so you need to put more heat into the floor. We're standing on 4 inches of extruded polystyrene, which is the insulation used to keep the heat from flowing into the ground. Instead, it goes up into the 4-inch concrete slab. This orange line here represents, this is bedroom number 3. It's a small bedroom. There's going to be a Murphy bed in it. And there'll be a closet here. They didn't mark out the closet, but the closet goes there. It's a small bedroom. I'm cool with that. You come in to the living room. Actually, the TV will be over on this wall. There'll be a couple of small windows up at the top. We're facing south because there'll be a southern exposure. So in the winter, when it's kind of bleak, you'll get more light penetrating deep into the space. So you can see the radiant floor tubing. It's called PEX, P-E-X, PEX-A or PEX-Alpha. It's used for radiant floor heating. It contains propylene glycol as the coolant or heating solution. It's an antifreeze. It's people-friendly, pet-friendly. This black object and that black object are both in-floor electrical outlets. The idea being that if you're sitting here on the couch, you can have an electrical outlet that goes to a lamp here and a lamp there, or maybe a lamp here. So it doesn't have to come from the wall to where the lamp is. Thought it'd be a good idea. We're about 10, 12, 13 feet from here, which is a good viewing distance for your average 75-inch TV. And it's a nice space. You're not too far away from the TV. As you rotate 180, this is actually going to be underneath the dining room table. Obviously south that way, windows, dining room table. Once again, if you have something on the table that requires power, you don't have to run a cord from the walls. Over there, there'll be some cabinets because that is a wall there, that orange line. And what is interesting is you notice this tube here. This will have a sensor, and that sensor will come up through here. It's pressed down into that tube, and this sensor measures what the floor temp is. You do that so that this space can measure how much temp there is in the floor, because radiant floor heating, 85 degrees tops, because the floor covering, in this case luxury vinyl plank, doesn't like being overheated. It doesn't tolerate it. So you want to have good control. So that's where the sensor sits. You walk along here. It juts out a little bit. This area here is the kitchen. You can see an orange line way over there. You'll see where the sink comes out. Once again, more radiant floor heating. There will be a door approximately here that goes on the patio. That is the mound system. It's nicely landscaped. Most mound systems are pretty prominent. That still is obviously a mound system, but the nice thing is that there's going to be dirt that comes up here. It will be graded out. There'll be a small swale or ditch there to take any water away, but it won't be a prominent mound system where some of them look like a thumb sticking out. Those are the 3 openings into the tank. That's where all the poo and pee goes. We have power. This is a connection for the pump that goes into the septic system. That is the clean out for the toilets. There's a toilet there. And way over there, there's a toilet. So as we walk into the kitchen, obviously there's no kitchen here. We walk over here, and because they put these orange lines down, here is the door. This is a door, this is a door. You walk in, and here's the mudroom. It's small, it's fine. You walk through here, and this goes into the third bedroom, which, like I said before, is gonna be small. But that's all right. There's no reason to have a big third bedroom. It's for sleeping and other things. So there'll be a Murphy bed here. There'll be a closet over there. And you walk in here, you can see this orange line here. There'll be a desk, there'll be a window there. So as you come around, you exit the small bedroom, you come into the mudroom. This is another full bath, shower tub there, toilet, sink. You walk back through the door, you come around, you turn left, and now you're presented with the hallway. And that big, large structure, for those people who've been watching, is actually the tornado room. You come here, and there will be the master bath here. Now, there's an interesting master bath. Obviously got radiant floor heat, which is nice. Presumably you're barefoot most of the time when you're taking a shower. This is a 4x6 roll-in shower. There's no curb on it. It'll have a partial glass wall here. That'll be the shower. It'll be kind of fun. You step into the shower. There'll be a window there. It'll be, of course, frosted, but you won't feel like you're in a box because half this wall will be glass. Toilet, place for cabinets, sink. You'll then turn directly to this direction, and this is the entrance into the master bedroom. There'll be a pocket door here because most of the time the door will be open. The bed will be here. It'll be a king-size bed. That orange line demarcates where the closet is. And what they did for here is, since there's 3 zones in this system, this is zone number 2. This is the sensor, like I showed you before, for the radiant floor heating. And the actual access is inside the closet. Nice touch. You guys do good work. Walk around here. You come out. Here's the wall. You exit out here. Bada boom, bada bing. You're in the hallway, and notice it's a small hallway. This thing doesn't go on for 100 feet. It goes on for what, 10, 12 feet there. And then if you turn to your right immediately, this is the tornado room. These are 8-inch thick walls, approximately, reinforced. The idea being that if there is a tornado, you can quickly get into the tornado room. Tornadoes don't last like hurricanes, might be 10 minutes. It stops projectiles from killing you. Then when you walk over here, once again, you're into another door. This comes into the guest bedroom. It's a little bit smaller than the master. Directly to your left is a closet. You can see how there's that orange line. And then when you come through the closet into here, there'll be another door which goes into the mechanical room, which is why you have all these pipes. These are the radiant pipes that we've been talking about. There'll be a burner there. The burner will be on the wall, and the wall will not be shared with a living space. The idea being that we don't want the noise and the vibration and the triggering and the burners and all that stuff to do their thing while someone's trying to sleep at 2 in the morning. Now, not everybody can hear it, but if you're a sensitive sleeper, having this burner mounted on this wall would be bad, because then you constantly hear the clicking and the fans and all that stuff. The hot water heater will go there. The whole house dehumidifier will go in this room, and the air-to-air heat exchanger. So you've seen this bedroom. The head of the bed will be here, up against the wall. There'll be a TV against the wall that isn't there yet. There'll be windows there looking east. So you turn around, you come back over here, you get out of bed, you walk over here, here's the door, you walk out and go, oh, here's the hallway. You're walking down the hallway, no big deal. You decide you want to go in the garage, kitchen there, dining room there, living room there. You turn to the right, you go through the door. Directly to your right is a full tub, shower, the whole thing. You walk through this door, which is into the garage. Now, obviously, there's a wall here for the mechanical room. It's not there yet. But the garage goes from there all the way down to there. There is a drain in the garage, so when the 2 cars come in, or 1 car, and the snow melts, because this is going to be heated. Now, this is zone number 3. There are 3 zones. The bedrooms are 1 zone. Bedroom, bedroom, bedroom. The living area and mudroom is another zone, plus the bathrooms. And then you have the garage. Now, let's assume the garage will be run at 50 degrees. Who knows? 50 degrees in January is pretty darn warm. Now, its sensor is right here. Looks like the other sensors. So this sensor goes up into the wall, gets shoved down this tube. It measures the temperature in the cement floor or concrete floor in the garage. As I pointed out before, my wonderful sister-in-law, Barb, suggested that I have the house ready for another garage door. There will be no garage door here. It will have all the framing done for the garage door, but there won't be a garage door. It'll just be a wall. Now, that is the man door, girl door, by a non-binary door right there. You go out, bada boom, bada bing, you go out in the backyard. Now, there is 18 acres here. It's nice. I've grown very accustomed to it. Once again, 6-inch spread from the exterior wall, 6, 6, 6, 6, and that's about 2 feet. That'll be great. And then you get the 1 foot spreads from then on. Now, since this is zoned differently from the rest of the house, I can obviously run this at a cooler temperature. And that'll be great for working on cars, or let's say there's a party in January and people who don't want to be in the living room or don't want to be in the kitchen can come into the garage, because there'll be TV and sound in here, so they can enjoy themselves. Some people don't like being that close to other people. I don't have a problem with it, but it gives you a chance they can play with cars. You can move the cars out. And since the ceiling goes from 9 feet on this north wall up to about 16 feet here, it's a cathedral style, and then drops down into the rest of the house, it'll give it a nice visual. It'll be a big space. So if you have a car lift here, you're good. You can raise the car up. So I think that's about it. They're going to pour the concrete slab next week. The inspector has to come out and inspect all the radiant floor tubing. I did spend a lot of time with the installers. They were wonderful guys, as all the subcontractors are. I mean, what can I say? I haven't met a bad subcontractor yet. They really like answering questions. It's helpful to meet with them before they start the work, because you can clarify issues, questions, concerns. And one of the things I clarified is I wanted the burner for the radiant to be separate from the wall where somebody's going to be sleeping. So that's how we got the burner there. Manifold is obvious. So life is good. It's a nice day. I think it's about 80 degrees, 60% dew point. So it's very comfortable. And life goes on. Boy, this is a small room, but I've measured it 1,000,000 times. But it's supposed to be a small room. It's a study, it's an office, and it's a 3rd bedroom when needed. So the idea of having a huge bedroom, which will never, if ever, be used, seemed a little stupid. It's for guests. They can come from their sleeping area off their Murphy bed, come through here. There's a pocket door there so they can shut it. So let's say everybody's doing something, they just want to go to bed. They can come in here and basically have their own private bathroom and go back and forth. So that's about it. There are no perfect houses. They're just people attempting to build perfect houses. But it's gorgeous out here today. Oh gosh, it is just wonderful. So I will talk to you later. Bye.